Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, which name is Power BI Full Course by Shubham. And first of all, I would like to say thanks to everyone who genuinely support this channel. So I hope you guys are learning so many things of Power BI with the help of this free YouTube channel. And here I am also going to create another playlist which name would be Power BI Advanced Topic. So here under this playlist guys, I am going to cover some advanced topics of Power BI. So let's begin our class. So our today's class topic is incremental refresh. I know guys, many of them are already aware about this incremental refresh. But this channel is for everyone, either it's experienced or newbie, no matter it is. So therefore I will cover each and every concept in detail so that you guys can understand everything. I know guys, some of you maybe watch other YouTuber videos to understand the concept of incremental refresh. But I know guys, still few people are confused, because you guys have not practiced that concept with practical. But I guarantee guys, after watching this video, you guys are clear with all the confusion about incremental refresh. So let's start our class. And one more thing guys, you guys should have knowledge about schedule refresh and gateways. Because if you guys have no idea about schedule refresh and gateway, so there might be difficulty guys to understand this concept. So in my full course Power BI playlist guys, I have explained each and every concept in detail. So firstly guys, you have to complete that playlist. And then you guys can start with this new playlist with advanced topic of Power BI. Now let's firstly understand why incremental refresh is needed. So guys, what happened when you import any data from any of the source like SQL, Oracle or any of the source or any server. So on those server, organization stored large amount of data like 5 years, 10 years or even more. So if you guys want to transform that data into Power Query editor window, so it takes few seconds to transform. But once you clean the data into Power Query editor and if you try to load that data into Power BI desktop, and sometimes it will take more time to load all the data into Power BI desktop. So to avoid this long processing hours, what we can do, we can transform all the data into Power Query editor. And we can set parameter with specific date range. And we can load specific time period of data into Power BI desktop. So after setting up the parameter guys, it will take less time to load the data into Power BI desktop. And we can easily create our report. And now let's understand this thing with practical. So let's go to our Power BI desktop screen. And now guys, we have entered in Power BI desktop screen. So before apply the incremental refresh, let me show you one Excel file. So here I have taken cricketers data like cricketers name, countries, region, age, strike rate, runs and date. And here under this date column guys, I have taken last 5 years of data with start from 2019 till 2023. And firstly guys, I will import that data into Power BI desktop. So I'll go here in Power BI desktop and simply import that data. So I will click here in this Excel workbook. And here under this desktop guys, our file name is incremental refresh. And now I will select this file and click open. So here is our file guys, let me select this. And now I will click transform data. So see guys, the moment I click on transform data, it takes only few seconds to load entire data. But if I do close and apply, so it take more time to load that data into Power BI desktop. So we have only 1800 records. So that's why it's loading quickly. But let's suppose if we have more than 1 million or 2 billion record. So it might take more hours to load your data into Power BI desktop. So to avoid such thing guys, we can set up manage parameter on date column. So that we can load only specific time period of data and on the basis of that data set, we can create our report. And finally we can apply incremental refresh. And in Power BI services, we can load specific time period of data and we can refresh it accordingly as per our project's requirement. So we will follow all the steps to apply incremental refresh. So firstly we have to set parameters under date column. So let's go to Power Query editor. And here I will select date column. So here we can see we have this date column and I will simply go here in this manage parameter and click here on this new parameter. And here guys, we will create two parameter. So the first parameter name would be range start and the second parameter name would be range and. That means what is your start date and what is your end date. So firstly I will enter range start. So while renaming this parameter guys, you need to keep in mind one thing, that R and S is in caps. That is the predefined naming convention guys which we need to follow. So if you give any other renaming convention guys, so there might be chance your parameter will not set up correctly. So we have to follow the same name which is range start, and R and S should also be in caps. And from here guys, you need to select the data type, let's say date and time. And from here guys, you guys can select any of the value. And here I will take the date, let's say December 01 2023, and time would be, let's say, hours, minutes and seconds. And in a similar way guys, I will create one more parameter. So I will simply click here on this new button, and again we have to follow the same renaming convention. So here I will take range and letter R and letter E is in also caps. And from here guys, we need to select the data type which is date and time. And here under end date parameter guys, you guys can take only that date which you want to load your specific time period of data. So I want to load only December 2023 data instead of last 5 years data. So here I will write December 31st 2023, and again I will write hours, minutes and seconds, and now hit OK. So here we guys can see both the parameter. Our range start date is December 1 2023 and our range date would be December 31st 2023. And from here guys, you need to change the data type first, which is date and time. So if you select only date data type guys, so there might be chances parameter will not work. So let me change the data type first, which is date time. And now guys, firstly you need to click here on this drop down and select this date and time filter option, and simply you need to go here under this custom filter. And from here under this drop down guys, you need to select that operator which is after or equal to. And from here guys, you need to select your parameter. So my first parameter would be range start. And here under the second drop down guys, you need to select is before or equal to. And again you need to select the parameter from here. And here I will select range and now I'll click OK. So see guys, the moment I set up the parameter, my whole data is filtered with only December 2023. And now I will close and apply. So see guys, it takes only few seconds to load entire data, which is only 1 month. So rather than loading the last 5 years of data, you guys can take any specific time period of data with the help of parameter, and you can load that data into Power BI desktop. And on the basis of that data guys, you guys can create any of the report. And now let me change the date format from here, which is short date. And now let's create a small report. So let me take this text box visual, and here I'll write cricket stats. And now I will increase the size of this text. And here I'll change the font style. Let's say Arial black. And from here guys, I will also change the color. Let's say dark blue. And I will place this cricket stats here. And now guys, let me expand this table and take few visual from here. So firstly, I am taking one table visual. And here under this table visual guys, I will take only few columns name. Let's say cricket names, their runs, their regions, and their strike rates. And here under this formatting option guys, let me increase the size of this text. See guys, in this way you guys can also increase or decrease the size of your visual. And now guys, what I'll do, I'll take another visual, let's say pie chart. And here under pie chart guys, I will display country wise runs. So here I'll take the country under the legend parameter, and under values guys, I'll take the runs. See guys, And finally guys, I'll take one more card visual from here, and under that card visual guys, I will display total runs. So here I have created a small report. So after creating this report guys, what you need to do, you need to set up incremental refresh. And how do we set up guys incremental refresh? Simply go here under this table and do right click. And here we guys can see the option of incremental refresh. And firstly guys, you need to select this incremental refresh option. And you need to turn on this toggle button, which is incremental refresh this table. So here you guys can enter your dates. So let's suppose I want to load that data only last 2 years. Although we have created a report on the basis of 1 month of data of 2023. And once I publish this report into Power BI services, we can see the report only for the 2 years. So here under this archive data starting, so here I will put 2. And here under this next drop down guys, you can see days, month, quarter and year. So I want to load that data into only 2 years. So I will select years here. So firstly guys, let me enter some values here. Let's say 2 and I will select value here as month. So what is the meaning guys of this second option, which is 2 month. So why I am taking only 2 month guys? Because once I publish that data into Power BI services, so it will load only last 2 years of data and only last 2 month data get refresh. And based on your project's requirement, you guys can change the value. So basically in your projects, the data get keep refresh after 2 months. So you guys can take 2 months. Let's suppose your data get refreshed within 30 days. So you guys can enter 30 days here. So it totally depends on your project's requirement when your data get refreshed. And now click apply. So in this way we can apply incremental refresh. But this concept is not end here. So go here under the home tab and now let me publish this report and click save changes. So here we can see we have multiple workspaces in Power BI services. So I will select this my workspace and click here on this select button. So guys, it's generated a link. And now let me click on this link and it directly take me to this Power BI services. So here we can see the same report which we have created in Power BI desktop. And from here guys, I will select workspaces and I will go here into my workspace. And here we can see the incremental refresh report as well as the data set. And now guys, you need to click here on this 3 ellipses and simply go here in this settings. And under setting guys, firstly you need to make the gateway connection. So I'll scroll it down and I will expand this gateway. So here we can see our gateway is in running mode. So as I already said guys, you should have knowledge about schedule refresh and gateway. And if you guys wants to know about that how to set up and configure the gateway, so you guys can take the help of my gateway video, which we have in Power BI full course playlist. From here under this drop down guys, I will make the connection with gateway. So from here under this drop down guys, I will select this Excel. And now click here on this apply button. So see guys, incremental refresh gateway connection updated. And again guys, I will go here in this workspaces and I will select my workspace. But before refreshing the dataset guys, what I'll do, let's change some record for the last 2 years which we have applied in the incremental refresh. So I'll go here in this Excel file first and now I'll jump into 2023 data. So let's say instead of Virat Kohli guys, I'll take Kevin Peterson. And let's change one more record. So I'll go here in this November month. And instead of Shahid Afridi guys, let me change my name. Let's say Shubham. And I'll do Ctrl S and close this. So here we can see guys, in the last 2 years, we have changed some records. That means few records are updated. And if you guys wants to enter or delete any new record, you guys can also do that. And now let me close this file and go to Power BI services. And here under this dataset guys, you guys can see the refresh button. So you need to click this refresh button to refresh the dataset. So see guys, here processing is started. That means our data is getting refreshed. And now I will open this report and let's check. The data is updated for the last 2 years 30 days or not. So let me click it here. And again you need to click here on this refresh. And see guys, the moment I clicked here on the refresh button, our values has changed, which is 1 million. And here in Power BI desktop guys, our total runs was 50k, which is only 1 month data. And if you see this report guys, so here we can see last 2 year data along with 30 days of refresh. And now guys, let's check it out. We have updated the 2 records. The one record is Shubham and the another one was Kevin Peterson. So what I'll do guys to check this thing, I'll click here on this edit. And see guys, the moment I click here on this edit, I can see the same view just like a Power BI desktop. And here I will take the slicer visual. And under slicer visual guys, I'll take the name column. So I will simply select this cricketer name and drag and drop here under this slicer visual. See guys, so I want to search only 2 names like Shubham and Kevin Peterson. So I will simply select this 3 dots. And here we can see the option of search. So let me search these 2 records, whether we have updated in this record or not. So firstly I will search Shubham. So I will simply write Shubham here under search bar. See guys, the record has updated here. And now I will check the Kevin Peterson. See guys, Kevin Peterson has also updated. And I hope guys now you have understood how we can apply incremental refresh and how it is useful to deal with large kind of data set. So with the help of incremental refresh guys, you guys can upload specific time period of data instead of loading large data set. And on the basis of small data set guys, you guys can create your report and set up incremental refresh for the 2 years, 3 years or whatever it is. And you can publish the same report. I hope now you are good with this concept and clear your all the doubts of incremental refresh. And those who are new to this channel, kindly like, share and subscribe this channel. And don't forget to press this bell icon guys, else you will miss an update. And those who wants to learn Power BI from scratch, so here we have this free YouTube channel guys, which name is Power BI Full Course by Shubham. And here under this 50 tutorials guys, I have covered each and every concept in detail. And if you click here on this playlist button guys, so you can see multiple playlists are here, like visualization, DAX functions, updates, and we also have this Power BI with SQL. And those guys who wants to start your journey with SQL, so you guys can simply follow this Power BI with SQL playlist. And for the job seekers guys, we have this Telegram group where I'm keep posting latest Power BI jobs opening, as well as you will also find some latest interview question and answers. And people are also asking their doubts in a group. So you don't need to pay anything to anyone for jobs and training. But if you still think guys you require paid training sessions, so I'm also providing paid training sessions where I'm personally trained candidates from scratch till next level. So for paid sessions guys, you guys can connect me on LinkedIn or Telegram channel. Both the links are given under the description box. You guys can follow me there. Thank you so much guys for your more love and support. Keep learning and keep growing. Thank you so much.